I want to talk to you about banks that do not use early warning EWS, okay? Early warning signs. Here are the institutions I want you to pay attention to. First of all, I want you to think about Chase. So Chase has an account called Chase Secure Banking, and this checking account does not use early warning EWS, okay? So with this account, you actually have the possibility to earn a $100 new account bonus. This is really good. And also with Chase, you have a large bank, if not the top, the number one bank in the country. You have 15,000 ATMs and 4,700 branches across the country. So this is really great. So if you're looking for a bank that doesn't use early warning EWS, I want you to think about Chase Secure Banking. So you have no credit check, no early warning systems, no minimum deposit to open, no overdraft fees. This is really great. You have free access to over 15,000 Chase ATMs. You have a free Chase online bill pay, free money orders, and cashier's checks. You are able to quickly send and receive money with Zelle. And you have also the fact that you have a lot of flexibility. But don't forget the $100 bonus. But by the way, you cannot actually have a paper check with this account, though. So paper checks are not offered with the account. So something to really keep in mind. If you're looking for a bank that doesn't use early warning systems, EWS, I want you to really think about Found Business Checking. So Found is the institution, and Found is an online banking. Okay, this is a neobank, and when you think about Found Business Banking, basically this is one of the best business bank accounts that you can have if you have a problem with EWS or check system for that matter. But you need to have a business, okay? The Found Business Banking account actually helps you simplify your financial journey. So this is available only to sole proprietors and single owner businesses, okay? And the process to sign up for this account takes only a few minutes. There is no credit check or early warning systems. So you have no opening deposit required, no minimum balance, no required monthly fees. You have free unlimited ACH payments, so that's really good from a flexibility point of view. Fantastic. You have free mobile check deposits, free built-in expense management tools, and you are able to accept bank transfers and card payments. You can easily connect to QuickBooks, Stripe, Venmo, PayPal, Etsy, and so on and so forth. And this is a great institution that does not use early warning systems, EWS. This is really fantastic. And also, you are able to get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, and you can send money to anyone within the U.S. using their phone number or email address. Fantastic. If you're looking for banks that do not use early warning systems, EWS, I want you to think about Upgrade Rewards. So Upgrade, that's the institution. Again, here you have an online bank, a fintech, but the account I want you to really focus on is Upgrade Rewards Checking Plus. That's how they call it. So Upgrade is a digital banking platform providing a range of financial services, including checking accounts, personal loans, and credit cards without annual fees. So this is really good. Now, the checking account I'm talking to you basically has up to 2% cash back on purchases, no opening deposit required, no monthly maintenance fees, no minimum balance requirements, no NSF or overdraft fees. You have fee-free cash withdrawals at over 55,000 all points ATMs. You get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, and you also have no early warning systems, EWS. Fantastic. Okay, you can earn 2% cash back, and really at various locations, convenience and drug stores, gas stations, restaurants, utility providers, and so on and so forth. If you're looking for a bank that doesn't use early warning systems, EWS, think about Chime. So Chime is another great fintech, okay? And Chime actually has no credit check or early warning systems, no initial deposit required, no minimum balance required. So that's really fantastic from a flexibility point of view. You have no NSF overdraft fees, no foreign transaction fees, no monthly or annual fees. That's really good. You also have free cash deposits at more than 8,500 Walgreens. You get your paycheck early, up to 2 days early with direct deposit. You also have You can instantly transfer funds to friends and family without additional apps. That's really good. And you also have your money FDIC insured up to $250,000. By the way, you have the same thing with all the other banks. By the way, okay. So Chime was actually one of the first institutions to offer a round-up option. So if you use your Chime card on a purchase of, let's say, $10.65, Chime gives you the option of automatically running up to $11 and putting the remaining 35 cents in your free Chime savings account, and that adds up over time. Plus, Chime pays you, as I said a little earlier, 2% APY in interest on that savings account. So that's really flexible and pretty decent too. That's really good. If you are looking for banks that do not use early warning systems, EWS, I want you to think about Current. So Current allows you to have a very innovative account. If you're a consumer, if you want to have an innovative account without all the costs and hassles, go with Current. And the Current Build account helps you build credit every time you use the card. Sign up takes about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, and Current does not check your credit, does not really check your EWS sort of file. No opening deposit required, no credit check, no minimum balance, no fees at over 40,000 all-point ATMs in the US. You get your paycheck up to 2 days early with qualifying direct deposit. You can earn up to a 4% bonus on your balance up to 6,000 with direct deposit. Earn 0.25% without. You can actually earn points for unlimited cashback at participating retailers. So that's really good. On top of that, you can send money instantly without any added fees. That's really good. So overall, really, Current is pretty fantastic. And I should also mention the fact that you have an elegant but simple smartphone app. Fantastic. Also, if you are looking for a bank that doesn't use early warning systems, EWS, I want you to think about Sofi checking and savings. And Sofi, by the way, does a great job in terms of even having you earn a welcome bonus. So you can earn a maximum of $325 in welcome bonus. Okay. So the account I want you to really pay attention to is called the Sofi checking and savings account. And so it is a checking and saving account. So you're looking at a hybrid sort of account. And so that's really good. And Sofi that never uses check systems, never uses early warning systems, or even your credit report to approve accounts. Okay. So you have a free Sofi debit MasterCard, a free smartphone app where you can manage your account online, no opening deposit required, no monthly minimum balance requirements, no monthly maintenance fees, no fees at more than 55,000 ATMs. That's really good. And you get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit too. So that's really fantastic in terms of the flexibility. So as soon as you get your Sofi checking and savings account and deposit $10 or more, you will earn $25. When you set up direct deposit from an employer, Sofi will credit your account up to an additional $300, depending on the amount of your direct deposit. So this is really fantastic from a flexibility point of view. If you're looking for a bank that doesn't use early warning systems, EWS, this year, I want you to think about Acorns. So Acorns is actually a great place. It's a neotech. It's a neotech. It's a neobank also. It's a fintech, if you will. Okay, and this is kind of cool. And the thing is that when you think about Acorns, think about the fact that first of all, it takes 2 to 3 minutes to sign up, and not only do you get a checking account and savings account, but you also have access to an investment account once you are ready to consider that, and it's free. Okay, and here is more. You have a free Visa debit card, free bank-to-bank transfers, free physical check sending online or through the mobile app. That's really good. You have free mobile check deposits, free access to a 55,000 fee-free ATMs, no minimum balance or overdraft fees, no credit check. There is a $3 monthly fee though. But your money, good thing is your money is FDIC insured, okay? So this is kind of cool. And you also have a Fifth Third Bank. If you're looking for a bank that doesn't use early warning systems, EWS, I want you to consider today, think about Fifth Third Bank. Fifth Third actually is a regional bank. It's not a national bank like Chase, Bank of America, West Fargo, or Citi. It is a regional bank. It's kind of similar to PNC or US Bank, even though Fifth Third is relatively lower in terms of the regional footprint, but it is a great bank. So when you go to Fifth Third Bank, I want you to really target an account called Momentum Checking Account. So the Momentum Checking Account from Fifth Third Bank offers an attractive new account bonus, and with no monthly service fees, no minimum deposit, and no minimum balance required, banking really becomes very simple with Fifth Third Bank. Okay. So you have no early warning signs checks. They don't check EWS at all. You can enjoy unlimited check writing. You have mobile and online bill pay and check deposits. You have 1,200 branch locations, access to more than 40,000 fee-free ATMs nationwide. So that's really good. You can avoid overdraft fees. You can really, but by the way, Fifth Third is available only in 11 states: Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, North Carolina, Ohio, South Carolina, Tennessee, and West Virginia. So something to really think about if you are considering this from a geo restriction point of view. If you're looking for banks that do not use early warning systems, EWS, I want you to think about GoToBank. So GoToBank is actually an offering of prepaid card giant GoBank. And this is really, really great because we think it's a step in the right direction. So some of the newer challenger banks, GoToBank will deposit your direct deposit check up to 2 days early, and it has cashback rewards on several categories of purchases. This account also makes you eligible for the GoToBank credit card, which has no annual fee or a required credit check. And one significant drawback to many online-only bank accounts is that they have no way to accept cash deposits, but GoToBank accepts cash deposits at over 90,000 Green Dot locations nationwide. However, participant retailers may charge you a fee. So if you deposit, let's say, over $500, your monthly maintenance fee of $5 is waived. And they offer a pretty sweet overdraft protection program, but it has a gotcha charge of $15 if you don't replace the funds within 24 hours. So if you're an account holder, you also will appreciate the ability to budget your money with the help of a mobile app, budgeting tools, and a savings vault. So this is kind of cool. With GoToBank, there is no early warning signs check, EWS check. Finally, you also want to think about Walmart money card. Now, Walmart is not a bank per se, but we put it into this list because it's actually a way for you to avoid early warning signs altogether. Okay, and if you want to earn cash back on Walmart purchases up to $75 a year, you might love the Walmart money card. It's actually a debit card that has some strong features such as cash back on Walmart purchases, overdraft protection, interest on your savings, and a mobile app that lets you track your purchases and deposit funds into your account. Okay, so when you think about the money card, you have no early warning systems or a credit check, so very easy approval. No initial deposit is required, and there are no monthly minimums. Okay, you also have the ability you can deposit cash for free at any Walmart store, and it shows up in 10 minutes. Okay, you can deposit checks using the Walmart Money Card smartphone app. You can easily request multiple cards for family use. You can manage your account from your computer or the smartphone app. You have a 3% cashback on Walmart.com purchases, 2% cashback for Walmart fuel stations, and 1% cashback for use in store. And you can also earn 2% APY on money you set aside, let's say in a free savings account. So that's really fantastic. So you have a lot of flexibility with this card across, let's say across the line. And with a qualifying direct deposit, you can opt in and enjoy overdraft protection on up to $200 on eligible purchases. And there is no monthly fee when you direct deposit more than $500 in the previous monthly period. Otherwise, there is a $5.94 monthly fee, and the Walmart Money Card is available in all 50 states, Washington, D.C., and Puerto Rico. So that's really good. So I just shared with you the top 10 banks that do not use early warning systems. Let me give you a few generalities here. let's first define what early warning systems is, okay? Now, basically, the thing is that if you think about early warning systems, think about a consumer reporting agency that tracks your checking and savings account activity. Essentially, early warning systems gathers data from almost 90% of banks and credit unions. This data includes personal information such as name and social security number on over 300 million checking and savings account in the US. Early warning systems is in the same category as the credit bureaus or credit reporting agencies such as Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, and their handling of all this highly sensitive data falls under government oversight and regulations. Now, what information shows up on your early warning systems report? So, if your bank or credit union, for that matter, reports that you bounced too many checks, have not paid your monthly or transaction fees, or even committed fraud, your early warning systems profile may spell trouble. Not only may your current bank no longer want to do business with you, but now every bank and credit union that subscribes to the early warning system database will probably deny you an account. And early warning systems is now responsible for the decision banks make to deny you a bank account. However, the information reported by banks and credit unions and stored by EWS can result in a denial of a bank account. So that there is a strong correlation there, okay? There is not a direct correlation, but there is a strong correlation. Now, the following information may be stored in your early warning systems report. Let me really give that to you. So you have any type of fraud. I'll put this on the screen. You have unpaid or paid insufficient fund items, uncollected overdrafts, automatic payments the bank paid, or ATM transactions, violations of any banking regulations or rules, abuse of a savings account, debit card, or ATM card, or opening an account using incorrect information, okay? Now, the thing is that some no early warning systems banks do access other types of record-keeping companies such as telecheck, okay, or even check systems. So if you have negative marks with these companies, you might be rejected for a checking account. However, it's been our experience that most people in early warning systems are not in telecheck or check system. So you have to think about that. So now it's one of those things where you have to see how your bank reacts vis-a-vis the data that they see in your early warning system. Let me close to this conversation by giving you a few sort of differences between second chance bank accounts and no early warning systems bank accounts. So a lot of people are under the impression that banks that do not use early warning systems are the exact same as banks that offer second chance checking accounts. These two terms are often used to describe the same thing, but there are differences between the two that you should be aware of. So if you are listed with early warning system and you do not have the time or ability to dispute the negative information, it's important to select no early warning system banks if you want to avoid early warning system altogether. This is probably the safest route to take, so you will not be denied based on the infractions in your early warning systems report. When you choose a bank with second chance bank accounts, they typically do look at early warning systems before you are approved. This doesn't mean that you need to be discouraged or avoid opening an account with them, though. I mean, in most cases, the bank will open a checking accounts for you as long as you don't owe them any money. The good news is that no early warning systems banks and second chance checking accounts or second banks typically have a higher than normal approval rates. On top of that, the best options of these banks will provide actually you with the same options you would get from a traditional savings or checking accounts. Now you have more chances to go with an online bank. Okay, this is where the juice is at. So it's important. Now, what about choosing between prepaid cards and payday loans or no early warning systems bank account? If you care about convenience and you want to save your money for the things that matter, the best choice you can make is to open an account at one of the many banks that don't use early warning systems. Okay, like basically those neobanks that I just gave you. Or you can just go for a prepaid card. When you choose to visit check cash in business, use a prepaid debit card or visit, let's say, a payday loan location. Okay, the fees are going to be higher and the process is going to be more complicated and time consuming. But yeah, it's more convenient if you will, if you're willing to pay the price. So here's a quote I hear in today's conversation. I just spoke to you about banks that do not use early warning systems, EWS. I give you the institutions, the generalities, and now the quota. Institutions, you have Chase, Found, Upgrade, Chime, Current, Sofi, Acorns, Fifth Third, Go-To, and Walmart Money Card. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.